We are live. What's up, Mr. Clapton?
What's happening? MK Melissa King in Madison, Alabama. What's poppin', pimpin'?
I'm having some technical difficulties today, and you know I hate that. I done had to go live from the phone. I ain't never did that before, but it's all good. We're gonna make it do what it do. If I can use it to focus. So what's going on now that you back in the States?
Hey, I'm back in the States, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. I got to get back and make me some more money so I can get back over to my native homeland. You know what it is.
Look, if you could have told me I was right here spelling your little country wrong, I was putting in Antigua instead of Antigua.
Hey, man, I was messing it up too. I said we were going to Antifa. Girl, I'm just as wrong as you is.
Oh, no, that's right. Let me see. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Look, I guess my head just gonna be cut off for this one, because my phone is acting a plum fool with me. So, anyway, what? No intro music. I ain't gonna intro music.
Yeah, we run. We got to work on that.
Well, damn. Well, all right then. So, welcome everybody. It is Tuesday night. We are back over here on my channel. Y'all didn't see us one night last week because somebody was doing the whole traveling thing. He was international on us. Hey, BB Nice. BB Nice says, "Hey, Melissa and Tony. I miss seeing you, BB Nice. I was over on Cobra's live last night. But yeah, Mr. Clapton has decided to come back and join us over here in the States. Mr. International Traveler had folks guessing where he was. Shout out again to, what was it, Living My Best Life? That figured out where you
That's
were.
right. Yeah.
So shout out to Living My Best Life, who figured out where Tony was and won the free membership to our travel membership for a year.
Yeah.
Compliments of Mr. Clapton over there. You gonna hit him with the accent?
It didn't left me. I got to get back over there. I just told you I got to get back.
That's sad. You done lost it already. Hey, Pandy.
Already.
I see Pandy's hair candy and more is in the building. How you doing, Pandy? Yeah, so we're back now that he's back over here in the States. You know, how was your trip?
It was great. Little sun boinked, but I'm healing up pretty good. Back on the hustle and bustle like everybody else. Man, I miss home.
Yeah. Look, I had to look at you then because I was like, he lying. Like, I know he lying as much as he was skinning and grinning on all them Facebook pictures. You weren't missing no home. You ain't thought about us over here. Did you leave bring me a shot glass?
I brought a few things back. I got something for you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's cold for you put me on the spot, but I ain't brought you nothing back for real. I can read between lines. I brought a few things back. Look, bringing back you and Kia don't count.
Right. Oh wow.
I need a shot. Like, I need a shot glass and a shot to put in my new glass.
I got something for you. I got something.
Oh.
Show them.
Hey, Ben Stinker. Ben Stinker's in the building. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you. The YouTube family coming through. So, for all of y'all that don't know me, I am Melissa King. I am a home-based business owner with myEcon. I have been doing a home-based business for the last almost 6 years with this dude over here to my Is you on my right or my left? I ain't never been good with right and left. The dude on the side of me over there, Mr. Clopton, introduced me to myEcon, and I've been doing it now for almost 6 years. In those 6 years, I have learned how to write off my lifestyle. I learned how to shift my income and add more money to my paycheck. I paid off all of my debt. I worked on building my credit up, which is now up to an 821. Woo-hoo! Um, what else did I do? I learned the benefits of hiring my child,
Right.
learned some information about investing, and most of all, I learned how to share this information with all of y'all. So that is why we are here to spread the information, because what you don't know, you don't know. So we're gonna make sure you know. So now that I've introduced myself, Mr. Clopton, Mr. Caribbean, tell them about
Yes.
you.
Yeah. So look, my story ain't as good as Melissa's. I'm gonna tell y'all. You're looking at somebody with a little over almost $700,000 in debt. I know what bankruptcy, foreclosure, voluntary repossession mean, because that was me. I'm talking about I'm in the background like this. So I know what the struggle is. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't have a bachelor's, I don't have a master's, I don't have no associate's degree in nothing. I'm talking about the school of hard knocks. I'm talking about struggling, robbing Peter, PayPal, all that stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I got some information that changed my life totally. Look, my common sense on point. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got a whole lot of books in. Melissa knows for sure. We came from the same high school, same small town. I ain't never said I was no financial expert, no tax preparer, none of that stuff. But one thing I can do, I can copy my butt off. I can do that. And I know how to win. I can tell y'all that for sure. So I learned from this awesome company that showed me how to get my credit score up to a 760. I learned how to income shift my dollars from my job, because I realized that was a common mistake that most people that I know are overpaying in taxes. I know for a fact that people are struggling with credit and debt. So I wanted to know, how can I fix my personal situation? It didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. I'm talking about, how do I fix Tony? So once I learned the information, I found it more valuable to share it with other people so we all can win. I got a spirit for helping people, y'all. So this is the reason why we're on this feed today. And I definitely want to highlight some of our uh, business partners that are doing phenomenal things in this company. And I appreciate Melissa for having us on her feed this week. So we just want to share and spread some love about what we're doing and how we can help anybody win the financial game. Okay.
Exactly. Let me say hi to Joanna Griffin. She joined us over on Facebook. Good to see you, Joanna.
Oh, hey, Joanna.
If you got any questions for us while you're on here, type them in the comments. I can see you. BB Nice says, "Help me."
We got you. We got
Yeah,
you.
we're here for you, BB. We are here for you. So, how we want to start off, Tony? Um, we want to bring up our first guest.
Yeah, let's bring up our first guest. If you
Okay,
would, could I can I introduce her?
knock yourself out.
Okay, so we want to bring on a phenomenal upcoming leader. She already has caught the attention of the co-founder of our company, and she actually spoke doing a super Saturday training, a training that we have in front of the whole, in front of thousands and thousands of people. And she was handpicked, y'all. She was cherry picked to deliver some information about how awesome this company is, and try to give her some nuggets and try to help other people in our organization win. So without further ado, I want to bring on, without kind of like taking up too much of her time, I want her to come on and introduce herself to the team and just share any nuggets that she learned from the Super Saturday. Lakivia, it's all yours.
Thank you, Tony.
Olivia.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lakivia Curry. My business name with myEcon is The Key to Wealth. You are looking at 5 years of excuses, 5 years of making and wanting to have plans for myself and not really just actually putting no action behind it. In the fifth year, I watched Tony, and I just watched Tony. And I was like, I wonder what it is that he's doing. And in year 6 is when I decided to take action, because for 5 years, y'all, I wanted change, but I wasn't ready for change. My credit score was out. I'm not ashamed to say it was like in the low 400s. So I joined myEcon initially to start building my credit. And with me doing it, and I got in, no personal gain for wanting to do a business with this, because I'm already a travel agent. I already had another business going on. So I really had no intention on setting this off as just sharing it with other people. But once I joined and I started going through the academy of trying to build my credit, I'm like, this information is just too much not to share with other people. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do this as a business. It doesn't matter who supports me, because I'm all about, if I know it, why not tell somebody else how they can come up? Because I went from working once a week, getting paid once a week, working check to check, to getting paid twice a week, working check to check. And now in 2021, y'all, I can say I'm getting paid monthly. And now I have a choice to work check to check, because I put myself on a budget. So it's not about that I'm not fortunate, because now I am in a better place financially. Since joining myEcon, I'm currently EVP Gold. I have increased my credit score by 100 and something points. I'm almost knocking at the 700 door, coming from 400, the
All
low
right.
400s. I'm not ashamed to say that. Low 400. I was ashamed at first, y'all. I'm not going to even lie. I wouldn't even tell nobody in the beginning. But since I'm knocking at 700, yes, that's where I started it. But I did get a call from the co-founder of myEcon, and the first thing I said was, Tony. Tony gave this man my name, y'all. And the devil tried to stop me from actually taking the opportunity and actually just going and joining the training and speaking on how it is that I managed to get people to join me within the travel discount membership that we have. And I shared a few tactics with them. During the call, they also spoke on myEcon itself and how so many people have their W-4 filled out wrong. And if you had to guess whether or not yours was right or wrong, 9 times out of 10, it's incorrect. People don't know that you can adjust your W-4, take charge of how much money you are bringing back into your home, into your net pay, and still not have to owe in taxes. A lot of people don't know that. When they hear people in myEcon talking about it, they think it's something illegal going on with that. It is not. People have been doing it for years, and we are just trying to excuse my baby, y'all. This is the life of having 2 kids and just trying to make something out of yourself. But
It's all
people
good.
don't understand that these things have been in place for years. We are just behind. And I'm so thankful that I am in a position now to help others, even when they don't really want to help themselves. If they're not engaging, I know they're watching. I know they're watching. Since joining myEcon, y'all, I have increased my travel sales, because for those who don't know, I am a travel agent. I have increased my travel sales by 4,000 to 5,000 a month in travel. So people are traveling. The thing that I like most about myEcon is the adversity in products. There are so many different ways to bring streams of income. You don't have to just be stuck on one. If you're good at credit, market credit. I'm a travel agent, so I stick to what I am most comfortable with, and that is travel. And it's just so many different ways that you all can eat. I would just say, be don't be reluctant to change. Don't be reluctant to change, because you never know when your season is. Like I say all the time, it may not be this year. Like I said, it took me 4 to 5 years of wanting change and not doing anything for year 5 and year 6 to be the year for me. I went from working from paycheck to paycheck to now I'm in control. I don't have to, when I get paid, y'all, I set myself on a budget, because I don't ever want to go back to where I was. And that's because since joining myEcon, it has changed me mentally. I reached my savings goal 6 months before time. I'm not going to tell y'all what it was, because I don't want y'all to watch my bank account. But it has. I reached the goal. See, I don't know how it happened. I don't really care to know how it happened, but all I know is myEcon has to have been the reason. It's the logical reason of why I'm where I am today. Yes,
Wow.
I do have a channel. Yes.
On
What you say,
YouTube?
Melissa?
I was asking, do
I
you have a
do,
YouTube?
but it's not really. I'm trying to get into the go of it now and getting it set up. So I am on YouTube. I'm gonna drop my name in the comments once I get off of here, so I can give y'all the correct one because I have 2 accounts. But I do have a YouTube account, and I'm going to get that going soon because Mr. Clopton, Tony himself, asked me about it about 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to get into it because there's so many different ways to reach other people. Like, you can't just stick yourself to one foundation, one social media account, because the people that you know you on Facebook or the people that you might be associated with on other accounts, they may just not be into what you're doing. And sometimes it's not because they don't want it. It's because it's you. It's just because it's you. They know the information you're giving is right, but they don't want to perceive it because it comes from you. But the other thing, when I was on the training, one thing that stuck out to me, John said, we have these expensive phones and we're paying $1,000-something for these phones or whatnot. And guess what? We don't want to make money off of it. Everything that myEcon offers is stuff that we do on a daily basis. You'd rather do it just to say you're doing it rather than to get paid doing it. I don't understand it. If I'm jumping at every opportunity I can to make a profit, whether it be $10, $20, $30, because guess what? Gas has went up to almost $4 for me because I get premium.
Yeah.
Anything is good enough for me when it's more than what I was making or what I used to have.
Now see, this young lady is preaching up in here. And let me say, unless your name is Benjamina Buttons and you older than you look, you a young son. How old are you?
I'm 25.
And see, she talking about some 5 years ago. Girl. I ain't even gonna talk about what my money looked like at 20. I was probably working to get to your look, I was working to reach your 491 at 30.
Yeah.
So I am so proud of you.
Let me say this right here. When I first saw her speak, I said, man, she got the spirit of a tiger, a lion, if you will. And I'm telling y'all, everybody has a testimony. And this young lady is living proof that you don't have to have a master's or a bachelor's degree. It don't matter what city or state you came from. Hey, this young lady got a multi-millionaire calling her to do training. And that speaks volumes, man. I'm telling you, look, get something in you that can help somebody. And the information we're sharing can help anybody if they're willing to listen. And we don't get in our feelings because we know people have to be in a season to receive the information that we have to share. So all we have to do is keep applying this information to our lives, and it's going to transform us. And hopefully the works that they see that we have done, eventually they'll catch on. But we don't stress when people don't join, people quit. But man, that's a living testimony right there. Lakivia, we appreciate you, sister. Powerful, powerful.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because I'm gonna tell you what. In the almost 6 years I've been here, I hadn't got an email, a text, a phone call from Alvin Curry, or
you know, Mr. Stokes have called you.
Alvin Stokes to ask me to come and speak on Super Saturday. So I'm proud of you.
I thought it was Tony. I thought it was Tony that just put me out on
it
the
wasn't
spot.
Me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You know, it's amazing. People can see stuff in you that you don't see in yourself. So I'm so proud of you. I ain't hating at all. Do your thing. Now tell us some more about, and I'm not gonna hold you too long because we got another guest we want to bring up. Tell me about I know your background is in travel anyway, when you say you're a travel agent. How was the travel that we offer through myEcon beneficial? Like, how did that step your game up? I know you said you started bringing home more money. So tell me the secret.
I don't.
Like
I
this.
I think people are attracted to the insider rates that myEcon offers through the partnership they have with this travel company. And when I saw that, I was like, now some of these prices are a little better than what I can offer people as a travel agent. So as I wing those people in, I'm going to try to introduce them to myEcon, because they can either, whether they just buy it as a product or whether they join me in business, which joining me in business is more beneficial, because not only do you get the discounts, but you get to write off those business expenses, and you get to basically put the money right back into your pocket. So I'm like, how can I don't really want to stray people away from my travel business, because I still want to make money that way, but
Right.
I'm all about helping people. And if I can help you save $500 versus paying $1,500 on a trip that I know you're going to take anyway and help you benefit and put money back into your pocket, I'm going to take that route, because I'm not greedy. And I think that's more so of how my sales have increased, because I have told people I cannot get you discounted rates as a travel agent. That's not what we do. But I do have a travel membership discount with my financial success company that I could
That's
allow
it.
you to get the membership. And I've had people to actually take the offer, and she just wanted to do it for 1 month, but now she's on her second month because she enjoys the benefits of it, especially the part where you can share this with others and you can accumulate points off of their trips, and in return you can use that towards your own vacation, and it might end up making you have a free vacation. Who doesn't want that?
Right.
Why would I not offer that when I know that it's very beneficial to
Right.
saving
It's a
money
win-win.
back in
It's a
your pocket?
win-win.
It's
That's
a
right.
win-win.
A win-win. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. It's
Well,
great.
let me say hi to Jennifer Miller, one of our newer myEcon associates. It's great to see you in the comments. She's over on Facebook. Hey, Jennifer, she says, well, I sure hope I'm not too late to get mine. You here right on time to get yours. Like Tony
Okay,
said, everybody
great.
got a season.
That's right.
That's right.
So since we're talking
Today is
about
the day.
the travel, our next guest started off as a regular associate, right? But he decided to upgrade to the elite travel, so he's got the same
Absolutely.
aspirations. So you
Yes,
want to introduce our next guest?
I do. So, Lakivia, hang on. Somebody may have some questions for you at the end. We're going to bring on our next guest, okay? Is
Since she the
Okay.
that
OG.
okay? Okay. Yeah, OG. All right. So, hey, look. So, the next guest I want to bring on, like I say, we want to start highlighting a lot of our teammates. They're doing some phenomenal things. Everybody got a story, y'all. I got a personal story with this new guy coming up. Now, I ain't wanting to take points from people, but I say, hey, man, if you want to keep giving me your points, I'm sure gonna take them. I'm gonna take them. So I actually he came into the business. He only had the income shifting membership, which you have to upgrade to get the travel membership. So I said, hey, look, bro, this is your second trip. You finna give me some more points on top of the points that you already gave me. I said, man, this ain't making no sense. Let me show you what myEcon has to offer. So without further ado, I want to bring on Mario Cooley so he can give you his testimony, and let's give a reason why did he join the business, because everybody joins myEcon for different reasons. So without further ado, Mr. Omari, are you there?
Yes, I am
Uh,
here. Hello, everyone. My
All
name is
right.
hey,
Amari
Mark.
Cooley. And like Tony mentioned, yes, I definitely started out as a income shifting part of the business. I've been with myEcon for about maybe 6, 7 months. And my reason for joining myEcon was I wanted to learn how to shift my income. So basically, what that means for me, what that meant for me is how do I shift the money that I'm paying the government? How do I shift that back to me? And myEcon showed me how I could definitely start my own business And with me starting my own business, I can now start to write off a lot of, or some of those expenses, if not all of those expenses that I was doing or using every single day. So that is what motivated me to start out with myEcon. Now, Tony definitely gave you a little glimpse of the story as to what made me shift from the income shifting based membership to the travel membership, but I'll take a little further on that. So I called him up and I was like, "Hey, I need you to book me this trip. I know I knew something about the travel, but I wasn't really well versed on it. I didn't understand the whole in and out, but I knew that we had a travel aspect of part of myEcon, and I knew that Tony, from previous conversations, he was a travel member. So I gave him a call, and he booked the hotel for me. Phenomenal price. I was very happy about the price, and that trip was all said and done. And that trip had came and went. I was able to book that trip. Tony booked it for me, and all said and done. And I left it alone. No harm, no foul. I got what I wanted out of it. At least I thought. He got what he wanted out of it. So I thought it was an even exchange.
Right.
So so my next trip, I said, hey, let me go to Dallas. So I'm on Expedia.com, I'm on hotels.com, and I'm just looking at all these sites. And then something slapped me in the back of the head and said, Mark, what you doing? You know somebody who does this. So I was like, okay. So I call up Tony and I'm like, hey, Tony, I'm looking at some hotels and a rental car in Dallas, Texas, and I needed to work on myEcon. I say, but I want to shift from you getting the money and the points to me getting the money and the points. So he's like, well, how do I do that? So I asked him, how do I do this? So we went back and forth on how to walk through that process, and I was able to upgrade to the travel membership. And when I tell you I got a 4-star hotel for a 2-star hotel price, that's what I did with this membership. And it's all under the category of a business expense. So not only am I getting discounts for these places that is beating Expedia, that's beating hotels.com, that's beating Kaya, that's beating all the other links out there that you can go to try to find these discounts. It's beating them all because I've already checked. But I say that some people are going to be like, no, I can't beat this, but go check for yourself. And I got super excited about the possibilities of what this new branch of my business is going to take me. I'm still learning. I'm a sponge. I'm trying to soak it up as much as I can. Whenever I do get a chance to talk to Tony, one, he motivates me and inspires me, because that guy get on the phone with you. I'm talking about after 5 minutes, you're ready to run through a brick wall because he just hypes you up just that much. But I'm also learning how to maneuver through the business. So I'm still learning. I'm still new in this business. I don't even have a full year under my belt yet, but I am smart enough to know that this business is going to be my key to financial success in the future. So that's my story. And that's all I have.
And we sticking to it. Yeah. That's great, man. Right. Amari, I appreciate you. You definitely bring a greater energy. And I tell you, one thing that Amari and his upline did was they did utilize a 3-way. So a lot of people don't realize that when you start this type of business, it's a lot to take in, and you may not know everything. That's why you use people like myself and Melissa and Lakivia that have a little more understanding and allow us to help you grow your business. I started off like that. I didn't know nothing in the business. Man, I was calling my upline, Mr. Andre Stinson, like, hey, man, I got 2 people I need you to talk to. I'm at work. I can't talk right now. And he was putting them in left and right because he knew the business. Hey, I know the business. It's in me. And I want people to use me, but I can't force you to use me. Look, you are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. So we are definitely trying to build a team of people that you can trust and you can rely on. And Amari and Lakivia, you definitely got a friend and an expert and a talker and a closer in me and Melissa. whenever y'all ready. We're here.
Exactly. Now,
Yeah, that's
Margaret,
great.
are you another Benjamin Buttons, or are you in your 40s or 50s and just look young?
I am. I do look young. You know, I use that good stuff to keep my skin healthy. But I am 40. I'm 46, so I'm a little
Oh,
older.
okay. Okay,
So I've
so
been around the block a little bit.
Lakivia is the baby
She the
that's
baby.
running things.
Yeah, she the baby. Teaching me TikTok. I can't wait to put the new TikTok moves on y'all.
If y'all saw the video I did with Naya, she didn't kind of ban me from TikTok until she said, Mom, I'm gonna work with you for about a month and then we can revisit it. But for now, no, I'm not allowed to tick or talk.
Excuse me.
But Omari, that is such an awesome testimony. So you said Tony was around there pimping you, wasn't he?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he was pimping me for a little bit, but it didn't take long for me to wake up and be like, wait a minute, buddy, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me for an extra $20 a month, I can get all of this and some points and some write-offs?
Right.
No, that's 1 + 1 = 2 right there. That was just too simple.
hey, I'm telling y'all, a little bit of common sense in this business can take you a long way. You don't have to go and get another degree, another degree of any sort to make money in this business, because there's too many people that are in lack of what we offer. That's how we win it. That's how you win. Just share it.
Yep.
Tell your story. Yeah.
Right, because there are people out there, like Lakivia and Omari, that like to travel, don't mind going through. You have certain people that like to do certain things. Now, myself, I have different things. I'm not one for scouring through and finding the best deal. I do a lot of stuff for convenience, or I just don't do it. But you have some people who know how to get in there and hunt and find good deals. But the good thing about this is it sounds like all the deals are good. Like you don't have to go scouring the internet through, like he was saying, Kayak, Priceline, and Expedia. If they've already found all of the lowest rates for you, and then you said it's like 110% price guarantee. Mm-hmm. So like if you find somewhere that is cheaper, they're gonna reimburse you what you paid plus 10%. So
something like that.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay. But yeah, that's awesome. Shoot. And see,
Absolutely.
somebody like me ain't gonna look nowhere else no way. So
look, I gotta tell y'all I think the co-founder was the GOAT for this one, because when you look at it, financial education is boring to some, right? Like, man, it's a sleeper. I even remember me and Melissa was on a show. The co-host said that myEcon doesn't sound sexy. We're not flashy. They don't have a bunch of cars and money all over the place, sprinkling down. It's raining on folks. It's like, man, look, this is what wealth is. Wealth's gonna have some dirty tennis shoes on, some old Levi's, old nasty hat, driving an old pickup truck like myself. And that's what wealth is. So you don't have to be flashy. You don't have to be flamboyant. You just control your money, have your money growing.
And I don't know what he was talking about, because the 820 credit score get me really excited. It's sexy to me.
They say it ain't sexy.
It makes me feel like the possibilities is endless.
Right. But hey, it's the travel for me. It's the travel for me.
Yeah, I got to get back out there too. I mean, before COVID, I did a lot more traveling. And then, just like everybody else, put a stop on it. But America didn't open back up. These other countries didn't open back up. So you might as well get out there. And if you're going to get out there, get the best rate.
Absolutely. Yep.
Awesome.
How are we looking on time?
I'm sorry, so I was just going to say, if anybody got questions, put them in the comments.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I just want to exactly. I want to give anybody a chance to ask any of the panelists questions, now is the time, because we want to keep this thing under an hour. We don't want to bore nobody. You know, people attention span like that. You know what I'm saying? So we want to keep it popping, right? Pimping.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I done fell asleep in a lot of good places. I done fell asleep in class. I done fell asleep in church. I done fell asleep all
Oh
kind
man.
of stuff. But the one thing that I have not done in the past 5+ years is fall
Yeah,
asleep when they was talking about me and
the
my
money.
money.
Right,
For
right.
some reason, I'll be like,
What's next?
right. And when we went to
Oh,
that first game changer, I was even amazed at myself. I'm like, I've been sitting here all day and I had yawned. Anybody had to
yeah,
tap me on the shoulder because I was snoring. None of
right.
that. I was just like listening to everything they were saying. So I find it very stimulating.
Very stimulating.
Very stimulating.
Okay. So check this out. For the panel that we got out here, since you know myEcon is like a roadmap to help you get whatever you want out of life. So let's do a roll call, right? Like everybody on this panel, what do you expect to get out of this business? You know, of course, write it down, make it plain. But and I don't know, you might not feel comfortable about sharing, but for me, it's to make 6 figures from home. That is my main goal, and I'm real close. I can almost taste it. Can I say that? I can almost taste 6 figures from home. So that's what I want to get out of myEcon, is showing people how you don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have all of this education and all these degrees to be able to create the type of money that you want. You can use myEcon as a vehicle.
Exactly. I say for me, my biggest thing was, my parents worked really hard to make sure it was 4 of us, to make sure we all had the best opportunities. And, my dad has been that type that's always worked 2, 3 jobs. I want to be able to pass on some generational wealth where, just like some of the other people, I'm just going to leave it like that, so that when my child gets ready to get put on, you
Mm-hmm.
know, she can step into her greatness and not have to worry about starting out in debt. You know what I
I'm
mean?
with you on
So
that.
my
I feel
thing,
you.
my thing is, I want generational wealth. I want to start it
Okay.
and let that be. They talk about generational curses. I don't want to curse. I want generational wealth to start something new. And pass that on down, and she passed it down. So that's my goal.
Okay, that's sweet. I like that.
Look
All
at you.
right,
That's sweet. You just to
that's
pat me
sweet.
on my head. That's sweet.
No, I
Like
know what's gonna
mine,
happen.
like mine wasn't good as yours. Mine ain't good as yours.
No, I mean that's part of mine too. But you hit it on the head. I should have said that. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I take it. I take that. I
All
take
right, come on, the TV. Drop us something. Give me something.
I was trying to let my baby simmer down, but mine is similar to you and Melissa, making 6 figures, creating generational wealth for my children mainly. I've already started, well, when they first were born, started them an account. But I want to continue to be able to, aside from what you all say, I want to continue to be able to wake up some mornings and see that email says your cash flow has increased. I want to be able to continue to help other people, and I want to mainly continue outside of, once I do start my own financial business with helping people budget their money and be in control of their finances. I want to continue to be able to make a bag in my suite.
Know what I'm talking about.
All right, Mr. Cooley, did you hear the question, man?
Yes, I
I know
did. And for me,
okay.
my goal is to have myEcon be my one source of income so that I can tell the current job that I'm working at, giving them 40 hours a week, bye bye, thank you, my time is up. And then from there, I want to branch my business out to where I am touching more and more people year over year. So that's my overall goal. And also obviously you want generational wealth. You want to be able to have income to where your children and your children's children is not having to struggle and work a 40-hour job like I've been doing for the last 46 years. And
Yeah.
they are in a much better position in life to where you can see, once you've gone and on, and then they can look back on you and you can have your picture over the fireplace, but you got a little cigar in your mouth or whatever saying, I started it. This is where it started. So that's
Yeah,
Right.
my
yeah, yeah.
overall goal. That's my overall dream. That's what I'm working for.
That's
Okay.
great. Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate y'all for sharing that, man. A lot of people need to hear that because these things are obtainable. I mean, maybe not with our current jobs, but I think we all know we have something that can help us get there. It is just sharing it with other people. That's the part I like.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the part I like also, we all come from different backgrounds. I know I do healthcare. You do auto work. I'm not sure what Lakibia and Amari do, but I'm pretty sure it's something different than what we do. But we're all on the same platform talking about the benefits of our business. So you don't have to be just like the next person to get where that next person is. We all get there we all get there together and bring what we bring to the table.
Mhm.
So I like that aspect of it too. So you don't have to feel like, well, like Tony said, I got a degree, but it's not in money.
Mhm.
Because
Right.
if it was, they'd have took mine back in my 20s and 30s. They'd have taken it, they'd have reneged on that one like, you can't be saying you went to high school for business and you messing up money like this. But I tell you what, I was so proud of my baby. When we were in Atlanta over the weekend for Father's Day, and my niece is 16, and she's just gotten her first job. She's working at McDonald's. I'm so proud of her. Go Cameron.
Congratulations.
And I was telling her, I said, okay, you got that job, you young. Now we need to sit down and talk about how we gonna flip that check and turn it into some even bigger money. So
Mhm.
my baby was like, congratulations, Cameron. But you know what? I'm a CEO. I have my own business. I said, you tell him, baby. We gonna get her a business too.
Right. There you go.
But I'm like, she already on that entrepreneurial mindset. And
That's
that just
great.
made me grin all over. I was like, that's my girl. That's my baby.
Oh
Well,
man.
all right, y'all. We have 42 minutes. If we
In
don't have
closing,
any questions from the audience, and I don't see anything so far, I do want to shout out over on Facebook. I see Cedric Jenkins joined us. He's
hey, said, what's up, said, coach?
one of the OGs in the game for Alabama. Tina Rozier out of Georgia, who has her own business. She does the
Okay.
eyelashes.
Awesome.
She's so shout out to Tina. See her. If you got them eyelashes that look like a push broom and you want to upgrade to something that looks more real, Tina is your girl. Tina Rose. So I'm gonna throw that out for her because I just love the way her eyelashes look. But yeah, I don't see any questions.
Okay.
So I'll let everybody give their closing thoughts and we will dip on up out of here.
Okay. Who you want to start with? Panel at the bottom.
In a minute. Jump in. Oh, Mary.
My closing thoughts is, hey, take it from someone who I got in this business for one reason only, and it has now branched out to seeing what the possibilities are for me. I am as green can be. I do not know. I barely know how the smallest piece of this business work. And I couldn't close someone if I was reading off a script right now. So I am new can be. So
Okay.
if you can understand potential, and if you can understand 1 + 1 = 2, and you can see how shifting your income from you paying taxes, not having anywhere to shield or shelter that income, then you understand the power of working, of being your own business owner and being with myEcon. So I would say to you, anyone out there that's hesitant to do it, just go out there and do it. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to know everything. There are people around who are begging, biting at the bit to give you the information. Because when I tell you, when I talk to Tony, Tony makes me want to run through a house building. I'm talking about like a brick wall because he has that much energy and that much excitement that you definitely, he gives you the confidence that you too can do this. So I will say to you, you too can do this. Just soak up the information like a sponge and just keep going. That's all I got.
Awesome. Thanks, Amari.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Tony makes me want to pick up a brick too sometimes. So yeah. I don't know about running through those brick walls, but sometimes I want to pick up a brick.
That's pretty good. That's a good one. Oh man, hilarious.
Lakevia?
Her baby must be getting
I really don't have much to say, but I just want to leave everybody that tuned in with this simple little quote that whatever the case may be, whatever you are going through, you will defeat it. Just continue to put yourself first. Know that change is going to come. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but keep pushing yourself. You might not be ready today, but just keep pushing yourself. I can't stress that enough. Keep pushing yourself, for you will defeat whatever you are battling with, whether it's finances, whether it's having the courage to go ahead and make that decision to join us in myEcon, whether it's getting over someone who has caused hurt into your life. You will defeat whatever you are battling with. And I'm just wishing blessings on everybody.
awesome.
Thank you so much, little lady.
It's awesome.
She done packed a lot of wisdom in them 25 years.
So hell, she done been here before. She done been here before.
Right. No, the old folks say, yeah, baby, you done been here before.
You done been here before.
Tony?
Okay. So I'm gonna keep mine short. Right? So check it. Pain will push you to your purpose. There's a lot of people out there hurting and struggling and don't know where to turn. I can tell you that myEcon business was set up on biblical and financial principles. The co-founder always speaks of this. Everybody know this. Deuteronomy 8:18, that God gave us the power to gain wealth. He speaks on it all the time. And I'm going to tell you, if you want to be connected with a business, a company, and the co-founder, give all the glory to God that gave him the power to help other people. That's the business that you want to be in, right? I'm telling you, you're looking at a lot of people that don't believe that they can. It got to start with your faith and your belief that you can. And you can't tell me that I can't, because I will and I can, because I know God gave me that power within. So, man, if you're looking for a business and you don't know where to turn, connect with like-minded, positive, energetic people, and you will win. You will win.
That is awesome. But what he said, I'm just going to say that. What he said. I appreciate all of y'all for joining me tonight. My final words would just be, if it's on your heart to make a move and do something different and you've been thinking about it, stop thinking about it. And in the words of the famous Nike, just do it. If you don't get started, you're not going to get there. So if there's anything Tony and I can do to help you out, I put my email address and Tony. It is TonyClopton.com, right? Your website? Yes. I put Tony's website down there. So if y'all reach out to us, we will definitely be open to answering questions. If you're still trying to figure out what in the hell are they talking about, we can send you some videos that will clear some things up. But we are all about helping the next person and bringing everybody with us.
Hey, remind them that at 8 o'clock, the co-founder does a presentation from Monday to Thursday, and he'll be on in the next 7 minutes. So if you want to get more information about what we do, 8 o'clock.
And we usually share it. It's 8 o'clock Central, 9 for you guys on the East Coast. our co-founder Ivy Stokes comes on every night, Monday through Thursday, and goes over the business presentation. And he the one who started the business, so he can do a way better job telling you about it than me and Tony could ever do.
Right.
Hey, the hood table popped in on it. She said, hey, Melissa and Tony in chat. And I just want to thank all of the YouTubers who joined us today. I really appreciate the support you guys give us. We enjoy having you here. Angela, our regular, the hood
Yeah.
table, BB
Yeah.
Nice. Who else? Panda's Hair Candy.
Hey, remind them about that. Drop the link though. Everybody need a YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Yeah.
Pandy, Hair Candy, and more on YouTube. Her and a group that she's with does something 3 days a week called Drop the Link. And if you are looking to grow your YouTube channel, they have figured out the whole networking thing and broke it down to a science. You go over there, they tell you exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great way if you're a new YouTuber to build your subscribership. So it's Pandy's Hair Candy and more. It's called Drop the Link. Pandy, maybe Pandy could put it in the comments the other days and like whose channel to go on, because I know Just Teresa does one, Geo. So I will let her put that information in the comments if anybody wants to check that out. But they do such a great job of
Awesome
helping
job.
us network and reach out and meet more people. So it is absolutely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something else you wanted me to remind us?
Our sponsors, TieandNiceEssentials.com.
Oh yeah. Y'all, the travel doors are back open, but COVID is not gone. So with that in mind, for all of your hand sanitizing needs, please reach out to TieandNiceEssentials.com, who is our sponsor for this program tonight and every night. And order your hand sanitizer products. We have 2-ounce, 10-ounce, and gallon hand sanitizer at some good prices. And Tony, I've actually been looking into some spray bottles, so we might be expanding the
business
brand a little bit, because I
Okay.
had some people requesting, spray. So that might be down the pike. But if you need hand sanitizer, please support the girls. They started out at 10 years old and 12 years old. Is my daughter Naya, his daughter Tyler. The company is Ty and Nice Essentials, named after them. And they sell hand sanitizer. They wanted to, what's the phrase they use? They wanted to save the world in a
Small, big way.
small, big way.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to save the world in a small, big way. So reach out to them and place your orders. If anybody would like for us to come on their channel and discuss myEcon, we have been a guest on Brianna Simone Pettiville's channel. We came on with Pandy, Hair Candy, and more. So if any of the other YouTubers would like us to come over and discuss anything financial, we talk about credit repair. We talk about tonight. We talked about travel. We talk about shifting your income, correcting your W-4. Whatever you would like to discuss, we'll come over to you and just reach out to. Who else? I see Peter Dale. Peter Dale jumped on YouTube. Hi, Peter. Thank you for joining us. I want to make sure I recognize all of our YouTubers because they don't have to support us, but they do. And we really, really appreciate it. What's the count? What's the sub count, Tom? What you up to?
I think I'm right at 90, close to 90.
Y'all, this man started out at 0. And that was how many months ago?
2.
It was longer than that. Anyway, he is up to almost 90. He's up to almost 90. So if y'all out there and you haven't subscribed to Tony Cloppin, please go over to his YouTube page. He is way more vigilant and disciplined about sharing nuggets with you guys every day. And I get on here when I can. But he will tell you something financial, give you some type of tip every day. So if you're not sub to his channel, you're definitely missing out. And I just got my notification that the myEcon business presentation is about to go live.
Okay.
So I'm going to get off of here so people can go check it out if they would like. I will share it on my Facebook page and my YouTube page. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And
thank you all.
And Amari and Lakivia, y'all welcome back anytime.
Anytime.
Awesome. Thank you guys for the invite. I appreciate it. Had a great time.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night,
Thank
you guys. Thanks for joining us.